Hello, Mr. Nettles.
Hi, how are you doing this morning, Judge?
Oh, I'm doing fine. You're here for a reason?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on Wardell Lemon.
Yes, it's set for jury trial today.
Yes, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I've been out the past 2 weeks. My wife was intending to have we were intending to have a baby next week, and the baby came 3 weeks early. So I have been out. We filed continuances for all the cases that were in my name, and I guess this case was overlooked during that time period. And so I was under the impression this case had been substituted over into Jessica Gonzalez's name. However, I guess that was not done. And so I apologize to the court that was not done and that the continuance was not timely filed. However, Your Honor, as for today, I am at home right now, just trying to help out with the baby at home. So I would not be able to try this case today, and I would ask the court if we could just respectfully have maybe 1 or 2 weeks so that we can get up to speed on this case and then be ready to try it.
All right, this case has been pending since 2020.
Yes, Your Honor.
So there you go.
And Your Honor, we had announced ready at numerous different occasions when Nathaniel Navy was the attorney of record on this case.
Navy filed a motion for continuance as well, and the court granted it. So he's filed a motion for continuance before. So again, this case has been pending since 2020.
Yes, Your Honor. And the continuance Mr. Navy had filed was at one of those trial settings where the court had Judge Angelini presiding, and we did not have one of the witnesses necessary for the punishment case.
No, Angelini wasn't presiding because this is in my handwriting.
Oh, I apologize then, Your Honor. I'm mistaken.
No problem.
I just remember that. I remember talking with Mr. Navy and that we had to file a continuance at one point because we did have a necessary witness who was missing at that time. As for today, Your Honor, it's just that I would not be prepared to go. I do not believe Ms. Gonzalez is prepared to go if we were to be pushed to trial on this case at this time, Your Honor. Would be ineffective assistance.
I don't know why people think ineffective assistance of counsel, using those are like magical words. This case has been pending since 2020. I'm looking at the docket. We're on 16 settings for this case. I'm not granting a motion for continuance. It's 16 settings. I've already given defense counsel a previous continuance. I'm sorry, but I mean, this is 16 settings. It's been on the docket since 2020. And this court, I'm not like some other judges where everybody needs to be ready for jury trial on the first setting, and it's going on the first setting. But I think 16 settings is enough settings for this case to go. And this case has been pending since 2020. So motion for continuance is denied. I am sympathetic to all of the issues that are people having. I've given the defense a motion for continuance before. I did it, not Angelini, because it's in my handwriting where a motion for continuance was granted. I'm not granting the motion for continuance. That's where we are. This case has 16 settings, and I want everyone to know I'm very sympathetic. I've been a defense attorney before. I know how things fall between the cracks. I know how life gets in the way, but this is a 16 setting case, and this case has been on the docket since 2020. So that's where we are.
And I understand all of that, Your Honor, and I understand that it's at its 16th setting. However, Mr. Navy was the one handling this case prior to his departure from our law firm at the end of December. And Mr. Navy would have been ready to go had he still been employed by this firm, but we would not be in any capacity ready to go forward with this case today, Your Honor.
All right, I understand what you're saying. I'm internalizing what you're saying. Motion for continuance is denied.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Who's here on host? What is your name? You're too close. You need to step back. Mr. Guerrero, I want to be clear about something, and could I have people please be quiet? I will not tolerate disrespect in this court. I will not tolerate disrespect to the court or to me. I will not tolerate a disturbance in this court. You have been brought up on this panel. If there were any other issues, you needed to bring them up with the judge who was qualifying you. I will not allow you to cause a disruption or a disturbance to this jury trial or infect any of the other panel members. If you continue causing a disturbance to this panel and a disturbance in this court and showing disrespect to the court, let me just tell you what's potentially could happen. I will hold you in contempt. The minimum fine for contempt is $500 or either 6 months in jail. Do you understand? All right, thank you. He can step outside. You're talking to the judge right now. They qualified all the jurors who appeared here. You may step outside. I will not tolerate any further disturbance from you.